I'm sure that mostly and absolutely undeniable proof people will find if they will start investigating or really learning one or another real interesting case. For example, like Sasova case, or for example, Tunguska case, or something like this. Because people think that it sounds weird until they know the full scale of information. Because UFOs, in reality, tries mostly to be behind the curtain. And in many of my presentations, I told that if everything technically with UFO is correct, it's good, you will never see UFO because it's behind the energetical curtain. And we can see it only in case if UFO has a technical problem. There are many interesting videos and pictures where you can see real UFOs. And we can start talking with it. But unfortunately, if you go into YouTube and you will start to watch all the videos which are presented there, 99% of video are fake. Real fake, sometimes technically very well done, but from the point of knowledge, it means those person who did it never saw UFO personally. That's why they're making so many mistakes, which immediately cover it up and saying, no, this is not real. And this reaction from people, normal, negative reaction or indifferent reaction, I accept as, again, as a normal, because I would react the same way if now I would start learning about UFOs and trying to find the truth among the videos on YouTube. No chance to find the truth. No chance. I say that there are some videos capturing real UFOs. Sometimes it's not UFOs, sometimes it's maybe special missiles like Terminators, which are used to shut down meteorites and asteroids. They are looking like UFO, but they are not. They are. But for this reason, just to let people see, we need to make a special portal where we will filter out and say, this is real, the other is not. I think it's a good idea. Maybe I'll do it on my website. I'll do it because it's good. Thank you for very good advice. Mostly, again, 99% fake. I say that UFO, they're using different mechanisms to fly. Among them, there are UFOs which are looking like a dish, using electromagnetic fields to fly. There are some different forms, depends on what type of engine they use, how they move from one dimension to another. That's why we can say there are many different forms. But one important aspect of all of them is that they do not fly directly from dot or place A to place B. Linearly, they do not fly. They make a transition from one place to another through time corridor, and that's why it's very quickly, and this is the reason why when you really see UFO appear, it appears from nowhere, like appeared, and then disappeared. It means went into the other dimension. And always when the UFO disappear, like, oops, always behind it is kind of a greenish cloud left. And this cloud will stay at place few minutes and then disappear. This is important moment. It's because, for example, if a UFO came from the parallel dimension, for example, these UFOs are pretty small. Sometimes they can be 4-7 meters in diameter. We call it like boats. It's boats to move for a very short time. They have, as long as we know, they have a possibility independently fly into the other dimensions. How far? Approximately 4 light years. This is the maximum distance. If the transition must be done on a very long distance, usually they use a very big spacecraft, big, 40 meters in diameter and bigger. Such spacecrafts appear here on the Earth in the far remote areas where there is no people, or mostly they are operating in the mountains or in outer space to not interfere electromagnetic fields of the planet Earth, because it can be harmful not only for technical equipment, it can be harmful for human body. So it all depends on the purpose of this spacecraft. Big one, always outside. Small one can be here. I would say what I did, I saw UFO myself few times. That's why, for me, it's easy to say, is it true or not? Because I saw it. On video, no. Because usually when it happens, you are not expecting. Sometimes, like for example at home, periodically, approximately 2 times per year, around March, April, and then July, August, we have one and the same huge UFO, huge, hovering over Ladoga Sea. It's approximately 300 in diameter, very big one. A lot of people saw it. So you can wait for it with equipment easily, but what happens? Usually a lot of clouds, and then the moment you see kind of lights, but clouds, and you cannot make a real photo, no. And then this spacecraft appears each year 2 times, but not in one day. It has a frame like within 45, 60 days. Very difficult to catch because, we're living a normal life. We're busy. Kids, other things. So, but in any way, if you want to catch it, you can do it. Just put equipment, good ones, with a good zoom, and then wait. And if the weather will be good and it will appear, you can make a nice photo. Yes, I told that these small ones like this one, it appeared in my flat. Because when we built the first model, it was model. Because working with the texts, we came to understanding how actually this energetical source is constructed. And I made just a model at home, and at night, right from the middle of this model, whoops, appeared the energetical ball. It was moving like this, few seconds, and then, and we had a chance, not me, the worker. At that moment in my flat, there was a worker, and he filmed it, but he filmed it on a very simple telephone. Quality is nothing. I saw such things, and unfortunately, at least most part of them are faked. They play like, unexpectedly, but again, as I told you, for example, St. Petersburg, you can install a good equipment and wait, just wait. And you have at least 50 to 50%, at least, you can be lucky to make a nice, very good video of this UFO, because it doesn't hide itself. No. Thousands of people saw it, even militaries saw it, how it hovers, what's going on with it. Actually, we have investigated the procedure, why it is here and what this UFO is doing here. I would say different. First of all, after 30 years of investigation of the topic, I came to a strict conclusion. We must not to persuade anybody. No, there is no need, because even the best photos, the best videos will always find someone who will say, oh no, for me it means nothing. What we need, what we're interested in, we want to filter out from the groups of people those one who has a normal brains, normal approach, so that these people see much more behind this photo, behind the other events than the other people. This is most important. It's like in spirituality. It is impossible to make all the people spiritual in one day or in 1 year. Impossible. What you need to do is to make a sound, like to say, and somebody will react, will resonate, and this is the one. It's a pure fake. Just forget about it. I would say, look at it and remember how fakes are done. This is pure fake, nothing to reality. Because it was done by people who never saw UFOs. Never. Because all militaries, I was talking, and my friends are 3-star general who were the chiefs of the whole service in Russia controlling skies and UFOs over Russia. And they always say, you see object, you see it. Just when you catch it into this, it disappears. It's impossible to catch. Forget about it. But this, it's a very badly done fake. For me, my pain is that this injection actually is spoiling the cognition of the people. They are given by wrong information which deforms their brains, which deforms their approach, perception. Because a real UFO is never flying as it is shown there. No, like the clouds are moving, the UFO standing in one position. No. Everything is different. Take any details and all has nothing to do with reality. A very badly done fake. Such groups really exist. And as for the people who want to open the truth, it's understandable. These people, honest people, they want to change something in our civilization among the people, in people's consciousness for better, to prepare people for the future changes. The other group of people, they are forced by different reasons, different type, let's call it projects. It depends. Some of them, they are hiding kind of a serious military research. For example, as long as we know, now in California, there is a center which very actively investigates psychotronic weapon. And to hide all the effects and that areas which different people can experience, and many, many other reasons. You should use such a fake story so that people's attention would be turned into different location, so that you wouldn't think actually what's going on. What is reality stands one or another behind event. There are many, many reasons. We need to take one or another group, and when they are talking, we can analyze and say what they want to hide. What stands in reality behind their attempt to take away the real attention from what they do. I cannot explain it by one word. No, there are many reasons. Important is there are groups which are making fakes continuously. I think we will try. I'll come back home and we will try to open the page. And next time when we meet video, so that if it's okay, we can put it there, make a link, said this is good.
Zdraví vás Taura a zdraví vás Sueneé.
A rádi bychom vás pozvali na online vysílání 3. mezinárodní konference Sueneé Universe,
Která se bude konat 14.11. od 8:30 a bude vysílána online.
A i tentokrát se máte na co těšit, protože nás navštíví
Zahraniční hosté, konkrétně Robert Fleischer z Německa, badatel a televizní moderátor.
A já bych velmi ráda pozvala i muže, kterého už poznáme, moderátora a badatele z Polska, Roberta Bernatoviče.
A určitě se k němu přidá odborník na pyramidy Valery Uvarov z Ruska.
Můžu říct, že i tentokrát to bude velmi zajímavé se potkat s mužem, který je pro mě takový duchovní hledač a zároveň exopolitik Igor Chaun.
Následně nesmí chybět samozřejmě náš oblíbený novodobý druid Václav Kvat Urban.
A tentokrát se na vás bude těšit i ženské zastoupení v podobě úžasné spisovatelky a kartářky Zdenky Blechové.
No a celé defilé uzavírá náš kolega a překladatel, historik Jarek Doležel.
Já bych vás chtěla pozvat taky na after party, já tomu říkám takový konečný polibek se Satorim, který si pro vás určitě připravil úžasný koncert.
No a protože nemůžeme být spolu a zatrsat si večer, tak aspoň takhle na dálku, každý sám za sebe doma, uděláme takový společný mejdan.
Každý sám, ale společně.
Takže přátelé, vstupenky najdete na adrese sueneé.cz/vstupenky a my se na vás moc těšíme.
Ahoj.
Ahoj.